Let's say I got our equation y equals to 2x, and I want to differentiate that one. Differentiate with respect to x. Why with respect to x? Because there is a variable x. What do I mean by that one is I need to add the operator. Now, if someone says add two numbers, 2 plus 5, you just add this funny looking cross there, and then you do that one. And after, when you wrote the answer, this cross disappears. For the differentiation, there is this thing appears, d over dx, and the y is still there, and then you got a 2x, and then you just do d over dx. When you differentiate, you just add d over dx.
Yeah, it was stands with respect.
Now, this thing will become a dy over dx. The way it works here is there is a formula. I will do this example and then I'll do the formula. You cannot differentiate because that's a 2x. You cannot differentiate the constant that is attached to the x. So bring that one out. And then here you got d over dx of an x. You need to remember one thing. D over dx of x is just a 1. So the 2 remains there and this becomes 1. So I got dy over dx as 2. Now let's have a look at some rules for the differentiation. Like if one of the rules, the first rule, let's say I want y equals to k, where k is any constant. When I say constant, it has a value from minus infinity to infinity. Minus 9.8, minus 70, 3 over 5, 3 over 9, 1.5, 90, 80, whatever. And I want to differentiate that one. Remember, d over dx or whatever of the k of the constant is always 0. K is anything. Let me just write an example. Let me give an example.
Does that say any constant?
Any constant, yeah. Okay, let's write an example. Let's say y equals 3 over 2. You don't have to actually write 3 over 2. You can write 1.5. I'm still going to write 3 over 2. Don't need to solve that one. Just put 0. This is d over dx of a constant is a 0. When I said if I got 2 £5 notes in my pocket and you got £10 note, no one is richer. We have the same buying power. If you go to the shop, same shop, we can do the same buying. We have the same buying power. So it means you cannot differentiate between my £10 and your £10, even though they are £1, £1 coins, and you got £10 note or anything. That does not there's no difference. The second rule is let's say if y equal, the y is anything, y equal to, let's say x to the power n, where x is a variable, n is any number, any real number, minus 3.5, 10, 20, whatever. When you differentiate with respect to x, you just put d over dx on this side, so that becomes a dy over dx. And here when you do d over dx of x to the power n. I just call it like that, yeah, x to the power n. The rule states, this is the rule. The rule states the n comes out, then you write the x, whatever this is, subtract minus 1, and then you differentiate the x. This is the rule. Let me just give an example. Let's say I have y equal x to the power 9. And I want to differentiate this one. So I'm going to do dy over dx equal d over dx x to the power 9. So before I do, I write down differentiate with respect to x. What does it mean? It means the variable I'm differentiating is the x. If that was a t, I would put dy over dt. If that was m, I put dy over dm. So that will become 9 comes out, reduce the power by 1, so 9 minus 1, and then I need to do d over dx of the x. And if you have a look at that bit over there, we know dx over dx is just a 1. So the answer is 9x8.